Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and digitally pictured on your screen is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with the good, the bad, the ugly, the Vancouver Canucks 2024 draft and free agency bonanza. Jeff, do you know why I called it Bonanza? It's because I thought that would be your favorite TV show from when you were growing up.
I'm not quite that old, Adam. Although I think
Are you
technically
sure?
it
Are you
was on
sure?
the air for a few seasons when I was really young. Okay, so just to get everybody caught up on what we've done here, we're starting the fourth season of this game. Very slow progress, but we did have a pretty good playoff run last year. Oops, well, no,
All right.
the NHL history for that, rather, not ours.
So while we're doing this, I'm going to say, Jeff, our game currently is on sale. Franchise Hockey Manager 8. You can buy it on the summer sale for 75% off. That's $9.99 right
Yep.
now for about a week left, I believe. Just over a week. We are currently streaming on twitch.tv/ franchise hockey manager, twitch.tv/ OOTP developments, as well as our Steam page. And I'm doing my best to watch all three chats.
Yeah. So
Um,
despite a fourth place finish last year in the division, we knocked off the Oilers in 7 in the first round. Then beat Vegas in 7 in the second round and made it into the third round, at which point Chicago crushed us. And they went on to lose, however, to the Islanders in the Cup final. So that's the first Stanley Cup for the Islanders since 83, I want to say. I got to look. 83, I was right. So first Stanley Cup for the Islanders in 40 years. But now we are on. I've moved ahead a little bit here, and I'll show you the transaction log just to show you what I've done.
So, did you put some offers on some rookies for us as we left off 2 weeks ago
Yeah,
previously? Because we are in 2024. We started this game in current time, so we're a few years into the future.
yeah. I think the last thing we had done before we signed off last time was I traded Michael Rasmussen because we were going to lose him as a free agent for Cameron McDonald, who played one game with Tampa last year. Or was that? I can't even remember. Maybe I did. I might have done that after the stream went off. But you can also see I've
Now,
signed various junior guys: Suzdalev, Zhugin, Arnsby, Reichel, and was he in the A? No, he wasn't in the HL last year, and Hayek. Oh, and Bettel Gabrielson as well.
sent
We
Arnsby down despite the fact he's 2.5 stars. Boo.
maybe he'll come up. I think it was a little time in the minors to start off with. We did let three guys go to free agency. Lamico, who was not playing, hadn't played for us at all last year. Spent the year in Abbotsford and wasn't too impressive, and he's 1.5 stars. So no point in keeping that. Pretty much the same picture with Karol Plaszek, who's probably going back to the Czech Republic, I'd imagine. And no, Juleson could have signed him for veteran depth in Abbotsford, but see in a second when I look at the depth chart
If
for
you want him, he'll
defensemen,
still probably be there.
yeah, more than likely.
I don't think he's going to be
But we do have seven guys
on the
signed
clock.
that will probably be playing in Abbotsford next year, so not a big deal if he to lose him. In fact, one of those guys may wind up in the ECHL. And then today I got a little carried away and kept going after I went over to July the 1st and made a couple of trades. Kuokkanen, who's getting less and less playing time with us, and I kind of want to make room for some of the younger guys. I managed to get a fourth rounder out of Calgary for him. And Linus
Trading him
Carlson,
in
who,
division.
yep, and Carlson, who wasn't playing for us at all. For some reason, Tampa wanted him, so I got a fifth rounder for that. So when we get to the draft in a few days, I'm missing our third rounder and fourth rounder, but I've got Calgary's fourth rounder and extra picks in every round after that. So fifth, sixth, and seventh, I've got two picks. So let's grab a whole bunch of guys and hope some of them turn out.
I like this plan.
Got to do the annual finances. First things first, the owner took about half of what we managed to save that year. So, I mean, it's doing better than you are in
Ooh.
the other game. So,
Well, we
managing to
are
build
playing
up a little bit.
historical.
Yeah. Uh, arena quality. No, I do normal maintenance for the arena. Don't need to make any seating changes. Unlike Adam, I'm not going to keep jacking up the price.
Well, again, we're playing in the 90s in my game, 30 years before this.
Yeah.
Our ticket prices are like $20. Yours are 96.
And the wage budget, since it's well above the cap level, I can take that down a little without any worries. Really should
Have you
change that when I
considered
get to the
adding some
garage.
more seats to the GM place? Although I don't know what it's called.
Not at this
Rogers
point because
Arena.
yeah, Rogers Arena. I'm going to see if I can save a little money and maybe go for a longer term. Well, on the other hand,
How old is that arena? It's what, 25 years now?
not quite. It was still pretty new when I lived in Vancouver, and that was starting in '99.
See, that's
So yeah,
25 years,
she's
Jeff.
getting pretty close to it.
It's 27 years actually. September 21st, 95.
Okay, marketing spending. We'll just keep that at a normal level. Don't really need to be going out of the way to bring more people in.
So because we have some people checking us out on our Steam stream right
And
now,
full
I'm also going to
development
point out
bonus. Yep.
what Jeff is currently looking at is some of the new things that were introduced into FHM 8, which this will help you build in a new arena and can affect player development as well as their happiness and scouting.
And don't need to spend too much in the off season on the month to month stuff. I can boost that when we get back closer to the regular season. But getting back to this thing is the only yeah. As long as he's let me keep that money, I think I am going to add the add extra seating.
I say you should probably put some arena mate. Oh, you did put arena maintenance on. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I already did that. And we'll get a little.
Is there
bit more
anything
seating
on
now.
here? Okay, never mind. It tells you our quality.
Yeah.
We have no premium seats, huh?
Oh, that's surprising. Okay, well I'll do that next season because I've added more seats this season.
Well, you
And
you can't add premium seats, right? Yeah, you'd have to be
you have
new
to
arena
convert
build.
regular seats. Although I could do. Well, no, it's taking the ending points down a little farther than I want. I'll maybe do that next season. We'll do the big edition of regular seating this time.
Which will also help bring you in more money.
Yeah.
For someone watching and going, what's the difference?
Okay, now the interesting stuff. Probably going to have to deal with free agency first. So there is one big obvious move for us to make here, and that is Sam Reinhart. Son of a former Canuck, born in Vancouver, played his junior in BC. Why, what do you...
I thought you were going to say Evgeny Malkin was absolutely...
Yeah, that's, I'm guessing, probably out of her price range, which you'll see in a minute. And he's 37, and look at those legs, stark red, so really susceptible to injury there.
Hold on. I got no. That's not a good enough Canuck pick here. Hold on. Let me see here. I gotta keep scrolling.
But the reason I'm thinking of Reinhardt, we've got a bit of a problem in that neither Podkolzin nor Hoglander have really taken the big step forward that would need to be, make them a legitimate second line winger. Hoglander actually went backwards last year. I cut his playing down a little bit, but
not that much.
He was down to 28 points, and I went the other direction with Podkolzin, gave him 50% more playing time. You can see it's 15 minutes a game this year as opposed to 10 minutes last year, and he rewarded me with an approximately 3% increase in production. So he didn't really do anything with that extra time either.
There's actually a decent amount of decent players on the free agency market right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out you also don't have a lot of contract room here.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to next. The problem is, let's just find out exactly what, and you can foreshadowing that a little bit here. I've already opened negotiations with Hampus Lindholm, who's expiring this year and wants a ridiculous amount of money for a guy who's, I think, down to 2 stars now. About Reinhardt. What's he going to ask for? 6.3 over 5 years.
A lot.
Expensive. I mean,
Not sure that's
you
someone
know,
you need on your team.
in our team's salary structure, he's
I'm just gonna throw this out here. I know Tom Wilson, who's not my favorite guy, but he only wants a little over 3 million
yeah. I
for
mean,
three
that
years.
might have to be an alternative. We are going to have to get Besser re-signed this year, although I don't think, coming off a 58-point season, he's going to need a big year to. Well, let's find out exactly what he wants, what he's thinking about right now. Ouch, 8.5 over 6 years. That is worse than I expected.
Andrew Cup is also available.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not seeing that's as much of an upgrade over Podkolzin and Hoglander. Now I need what did you say? 6 million for 6 million plus for Reinhardt, and
Some pretty good young guys too.
what am I?
The Rangers did not tender Francisco Pinelli, who was from a former stream, but he had a great year in the OHL and is 2.5 stars.
I'm I've only got 2 million of cap space right now, and that's going to put me right up against it. The obvious guy to try and get rid of is Lindholm, who's making 3.3, but that would still only get me a little bit short of what I need. Yeah, it'd be about 5.5 and a bit, 5.5 maybe.
It was time to, well, you could dump Provorov.
I kind of want to keep him though because he's my best defensive defenseman.
Provorov?
Yep.
That's weird. What about Connor Garland? You want to get rid of Connor Garland?
Our leading scorer last year.
I don't know.
Okay, Dickens was down there. I re-signed him, and he wound up getting hurt in training camp, and he only played 15 games. So his value is going to be kind of low, and he's a decent checking line guy. Since I'd be getting Reinhardt to step into the spot that I've been trying to get Hoglander or Podkolzin to move into. It might make sense to move one of them. That would get 2.8 million if you combine that with Lindholm at 6.1. I've got 8 and a bit, and then assume one of the younger guys on a entry-level contract plays. That gets us into maybe range, but it's not even a sure thing I'll be able to get Reinhardt. So do we gamble it? Clear cap space and then wind up potentially without anything else to... If we don't get Reinhardt, what do we get then?
Well, I'm just saying there is some other alternative, like younger guys you should try and get under contract too. Like there's some.
Yeah, but I'm mainly worried about right now about who can help us immediately.
I know.
Jesper Brad is out there
Jack
too.
Ralzovic wants a ton of money.
Brad is a little cheaper than Reinhardt. What did Roslovic asked for?
5 million.
Warren Fogle, he's overrated at 3 stars.
You put an offer on Pinelli right now before I throw my computer at you.
Yeah, I guess I can offer him an ELC. That doesn't. There's a Czech goalie that's theoretically 4.5 stars, but he's only 2 stars right now, and he's already 23, so I don't think that's too realistic. And the second number was scouting rating C. That's C is fairly unlikely, so I'm not going to believe that. And that's not Dylan Larkin, that's Daniil Larkin, a Russian.
Wow, there's a... Okay. Interesting.
Pavel Zacha's down there too. I am not bringing Jake Vertman back. That would not go over well at all. KHLer, 30-year-old KHLer, Zhafyarov, Damir Zhafyarov. Matthew Olivier from Arizona.
You
Okay.
know,
I'm gonna see
who's
if
our
I can.
current
Go ahead.
fourth line right now?
Oh, jeez, I've used up all my shopping for today.
Yeah.
Right now, Mott, Dickinson, and well, theoretically, put Colson.
Okay, see, I think we should be shipping Dickinson out because I mean, like, okay, just looking again at 21-year-olds, guys who didn't get contract. Jaden Grube had 95 points in 61 games with Red Deer. He's 2.5 stars, 3-star potential, 6'3"
Yeah, those the two and a half
center.
star guys aren't going to really help us right now.
Well, yeah, but they can come in and at play that fourth line, and that's going to get you some cap space.
Yeah, true.
You can
And I do
burn
have
entry
Nico.
level contracts.
I've got Sturm on a fairly cheap contract, and he can play on the fourth line.
So Joshua Roy, 3.5 star potential, 2 stars, 71 points in 55 games in the queue. Even a 3.5 star defenseman who played in the ECHL last year. Weird.
Yeah, let's just take a quick look through here. Dickinson's a center. Who wants?
Arizona's looking for a center.
Arizona is okay.
Arizona says they can't accept this much salary, though.
Oh, okay. So they're oh yeah, they're on a tight budget, so that's not going to work.
Okay, Buffalo. Buffalo's looking for a center.
Buffalo and they have some cap
Chicago.
space.
Did you want to increase cap space? You talked about this too previously.
What edited league level?
Ironically, Dallas is looking for a center. Ship him back to Dallas.
And I do have about 8 million cap space. Wait, yeah. Any young guys? Oh wait, didn't have it scrolled all the way up. That's ours. Okay, big kid from the OHL. Rekop. Hmm. I think it'd be. I might be able to realistically get one of these 3.5 star potential guys out of them.
I think you should just be looking at dump contracts right now.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a guy that's only a year or two away. Dallas just doesn't fit that well. Okay, Larrigan is playing college hockey. Oh, he's not developing very fast at all, though he's still 1 star. Ah, Forsmark, 1.5 stars, 3 star potential. Okay, first year in the AHL.
Okay, Jeff, I got a couple pretty good trade offers here.
And Arizona can't add that kind of salary. No, that was Buffalo I should have been trying with. Forgot about that. Hang on, let me just.
To create a little bit of cap space.
Okay, what were you going to do?
Okay, so first off, I need to preface this. Okay, Okay, first off, I advanced forward, and Vegas accepted your offer, by the way,
Well,
as I'm advancing forward.
for what?
Lucas Stevjovsky, or however you say his name, just
Okay.
showed up. Um, anyways,
Did I make an offer
so
for
I
him?
decided I didn't make this contract thing. You clearly did. You offered a
Mm.
fifth round pick, apparently. Anyway, so I'm on July 3rd. But here's the thing. I moved ahead a day. I made a contract offer to Dallas, which I think they might accept for Jason Dickinson. But I shopped Mason Appleton. I got two offers I think that are pretty darn good. St. Louis offered 20-year-old defenseman Tristan Lunau, who's 2.5 star talent, 3.5 star potential, uh, and a seventh round pick for Mason Appleton. And Calgary offered 22-year-old defenseman Jeremy Poirier and a seventh round pick for Mason Appleton
Okay, I'm gonna
when I
go. I'm not
shopped.
gonna make any offers on the first day. Then I'm gonna get to the next day, and I'm gonna use my shop
I'm just
player to
telling you,
see what I can get.
I shopped Mason Appleton and I got some pretty good offers. That's what I'm saying.
Uh, and hopefully there aren't a bunch of signings on July 1st.
Well, there shouldn't be any signings, right?
Oh, there will be.
I thought everything was pushed back to after the draft.
Oh, right, we did that. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
Don't mess with me.
Okay. No, I don't want to be coaching the Turkmenistan national team.
Oh, I got offered the Team Canada job again in my game.
Uh, Looks like the best I got is Russia, so no thanks. Not going to do international this year. Wild traded Jared Spurgeon to the Flyers. Dylan Cousins going from Buffalo to Arizona for Johan Larson. Wow. What's Buffalo thinking? They have to clear. No, hmm. And a few other smaller deals.
Okay, even shopping Jason Dickinson has brought up a couple interesting deals
Okay,
too.
I'm going to try that first.
I got Calgary gave me a sweet offer on him.
Okay,
Again, if you have
so
any
offers for
questions, we're watching
Dickinson,
out with Dallas.
Tage Thompson from Boston. Doesn't really make any difference. Okay, Flyers offered me. All right, this is kind of what I was looking for. Reed Anderson, who's already played in the league, is a 19-year-old. 2 stars, 3.5 star potential. He'll still be on an ELC, and they're throwing in a seventh rounder as well. I like that. Blues offering
This is
Ryan
for who?
Hartman, and this
Sorry,
is
Jason
before.
Dickinson.
Hmm?
This is for Jason Dickinson.
Yeah. But this is before Hartman had his big year this year in real life and got re-rated. So it's the inferior version of Ryan Hartman. Don't really want that. Buffalo offering AHL defenseman in the seventh rounder. No. Calgary offering me a guy who's looks like played overage in junior last year, 3-star potential. No. Sharks, McHugh, 3-star potential. Again, not good. Sam Lafferty from Nashville. No, it's not an improvement. Seattle offering me a elderly and washed up Tyler Ennis. But no, I like that. The
So
one I like is the Flyers one for Anderson. Let me just take a quick look at him. No injury problems. Decent WHL career. Solid first year. Was playing 19 minutes a game. And I'm assuming he's on an EL. Yeah, still 2 years on his ELC. Yeah, that just makes too much sense. And by doing that, that gives me the that 2-star defenseman spot. And well, him and Cotton can fight over it, but I can now move another contract.
Appleton, I think, unfortunately.
Lindholm. And we get a whole bunch of. Oh, wait, no, this is the. Oh, no, these are all the Lindholm stuff. Lindholm ones. Nobody from Toronto, Boston, Nemesnikov, forget it. Come on, somebody give me a draft pick. Frederick Gaudreau from Dallas, who's in the AHL at this point. Flyers offering a nobody AHLer. Evan Rodriguez from Pittsburgh, no. Okay, here we go. Some young guys, but it's not much of one. Guy with no real potential. Looks like they just signed him to a contract from St. Louis for the 7th rounder. That would cut the cap space, though, so I'll keep that one open. Ah, Calgary offering a 5th rounder. That's getting better. Edmonton also 5th rounder. Carolina, same. No, don't want that. Who's... No. Brandon Dillon from San Jose, who's pretty much done. Low-level prospect from Ottawa. From Florida, another 5th rounder. This one from Nashville, and Logan Stanley from the Jets. So Calgary has not been very good in this game, but I don't really want to trade him within the division just in case. I think I'm going to send him to the East Coast, and he can go to Carolina, and I'll get their 5th rounder.
Ooh, harsh.
Okay, so without making any other moves yet, how am I looking on free agents and who... Oh, crap. I misclicked. Well, that's a problem.
I guess you're not getting him.
Yeah. Because that will have... Yep, he won't talk to us now. So,
well, I mean,
here's some
you
cap
took
space.
the contract away and shoved it in his face.
So the next obvious one is to go for Braden. Just double checking. He's not in... No, he's not in RFC. Oh, yeah, he's been in the league long enough that he can go to unrestricted free agency. He is cheaper, and that's a pretty reasonable deal for a guy that's going to be my second line winger.
Do you just build like this ultimate big guy 4th line? I think this would be hilarious. You could have a 20-year-old, like 6'4" guys on your 4th line. How do you not want this?
It would help if you could play hockey.
They all can play hockey. They're all rated good.
Okay, let's advance a day.
Okay, seriously, look at these guys. Look at these guys. For a year.
Oh, it's just those national team jobs that's hanging me up.
Oh, come on, Jeff. This will be the greatest 4th line of all time.
I'm running low on contract space too.
Well, you can trade away a couple of those lower guys for nothing. Look, there's a contract or a trade right there.
Oh, and we did get the okay. Yeah, I forgot I made that offer. So I got a 5th rounder from LA's 5th rounder out of Vegas for Switkowski.
I saw you hovering over reject trade there again. So what is your contract space? I got all the way down to 42.
What'd you do? Just trade everybody? Good God.
No, I traded a couple guys.
Yeah, it's on to 42 million.
No. Contracts down to 42.
Oh, contract number. I thought you were saying. Okay.
No. Okay, but filter, and go from age 21 or 13 to 21.
Tell me the guy's name.
Okay, well, we have Francisco Pinelli, who you already put a contract on. Then we have, okay, Jaden Grube. He has 3-star potential.
Yeah, I see him. I
Grubbe.
got him.
All right.
3-star potential isn't really worth it.
Oh, come on. And then we have, sorry, got to find the other guy. Oh, yes. Alex Geci. Geci.
How many stars?
He has 3.5-star potential. He
I see
played in
him up there.
Sarnia.
Oh, Slovakian.
6'4".
Hmm.
Last line of his potential or personality, it fits him perfectly with Vancouver.
Didn't see it. What was it? Might be successful, but he won't be well liked. No potential problem on the team then. That's interesting. This Belleville guy played a year in the ECHL. He's only 21. 2 stars, 3.5-star potential. Did he? No, signed directly by Newfoundland. It's a big guy. Pretty good all around from what I can see. No injury problems. Yeah. No, actually, I think I've got enough defensemen. Getting probably enough forwards too at this point.
Ability
No, I
to
think I'm
trade
just
for
going to
more
put.
draft picks, Jeff.
No, I think I'm just going to get that one contract offer out there that I've already got, or the two, I guess, counting Rat.
Boo. 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 That's your fans.
Oh, they like me because unlike you, I don't keep raising the ticket prices.
Yeah, go check your fan happiness there, Jeff. See who's better.
I can do that. 56. Could be
Yeah, no,
worse.
mine is 100 right now. So who's better? Oh yeah, I think you know the answer to that.
Yeah, but you keep bumping it up by bringing in old guys.
No, I don't. We've been winning. The only old guys I brought in are the guys you told me to bring in.
Okay, draft lottery day. We are not going to be in this. Let's see. Okay, any bets on how the Jets do? They have the ninth best odds. Looks like
Ninth. I don't think they move.
Buffalo doesn't move. Dallas doesn't move. Oh, Carolina looks like they moved up. Columbus drops one. As does Pittsburgh, Montreal. Leafs going down 1-2. Winnipeg. Winnipeg picking 10th. Carolina is taking a big step up here. Nashville, no movement. Dallas, Ottawa, Calgary, Seattle staying where they are. Anaheim. Carolina moved way up. Carolina moving up to the 3rd overall pick. Or 4th overall. Yeah, that's as high as they could have moved because that's you're only allowed to go up 10. And I suspect they may have, if they had gone higher than that, I think the last 3 may go in the expected order. Nope, Flyers with the third overall pick, so Anaheim may have the number one, and they do have number one. Anaheim picking first.
Good for them.
Arizona goes second. But Carolina, the big winners there. Oh, Rangers trying to trade Adam Fox? That seems crazy.
Good news is he'll just want traded back there eventually, so you don't
And
have to worry too
Malkin,
much.
yeah. Malkin reportedly close to signing with Washington, San Jose, or surprisingly Winnipeg. What day's the draft? Tomorrow? Yeah, okay. Oh, we're here. Yeah, we are there. Okay, time to do the draft. And we have 44 players signed. Okay. I think, although this is Gendron first overall, I think Catton was the one who was rated higher for most of the season. No huge standout five-star guys, so this may be kind of a thin draft. But let's see who Anaheim takes, and they do go as Gendron first. And Catton will presume to go to Arizona. No. Beckett Seneke. Wow. That's a stretch. 3.5 star. What's Arizona doing?
Be in Arizona.
Catton goes to the Flyers. And Carolina with their significantly moved up pick. Where am we picking here anyhow?
You're picking 29th.
Man, it's way down there. Mock draft says we get Chris Thibodeau from the OHL. 3 stars only. Okay, let's just go at our pick. If I start by potential, best guy is a Finnish goalie. We've already got 2 Finnish goalies in the system. That's interesting. Kiva Harju, who is a really high prospect, like right now in real life. I'm not sure why he's fallen off so much here, although he hasn't really made it up to the top levels of Finland yet. His development may have stalled out a bit.
I think it's time to pick him.
Safe suggestion has him a third. Safest pick is LaRue from the Q. Doesn't seem to be doing anything particularly special. Risky suggestion.
He's my third one.
Risky suggestion is the Finnish goalie, and Kiva Harju is a little farther down there. Olsen, Swedish goalie, and Wallet, Swedish center, who played a little bit in the top league, but still only 3 stars. In the overall selection is Boisvert from the Q. Only half a star right now. That's a risky one.
Take the Finnish defenseman. Finnish defenseman.
Scout doesn't even have him.
Did he get drafted already?
Oh, he's 22nd on our
okay, hold on. I gotta see if you're. Wow, he's not my number 1 guy here. This is interesting. For my safe suggestion.
Villeneuve headed to Hartford. Played only half a star. See, the only 3.5. It's going to have to be a 3-star guy. I think. Yeah. I gotta go with Kiva Harju. Let's just double check to make sure there's nothing seriously wrong with him. Decent size, no injury problems. And yeah, personality comment, the only thing is he stays out of trouble. And was actually number 1 on the European skater rankings.
Interesting.
From Central Scouting, so don't know what's gone wrong with why he hasn't got picked, but if he's going to fall to us, we're going to take him. And we'll just leave him develop 1 more year in Finland, I think. 2nd rounder.
Okay, I found the guy you have to draft. I'm sorry. You have to take him with the 2nd rounder.
Is that
Even though he completely breaks all your rules. Oh, where'd he go? Hold on, let me just check something. You know what? You won't draft him anyways.
my?
Maybe next round.
What is he?
Otherwise, it'd be that pick number 19 right there. Look at that name
Fisker
on the screen.
Molgaard, Danish guy.
No, no, you got to read that full name, Jeff. How dare you cut it off?
Oscar Fisker Molgaard. Oscar Fisker.
Oscar Fisker.
It's damn. I mean, oh, he's look at his age though.
I know. That's why I
Yep,
said he
missed
goes
last year.
against. If he was a year younger, I'd say you'd take him, but maybe you'll be able to grab him in a later round.
I don't really want to draft one of the Russians just because they're going to be harder to get out. Let's see, Bolya didn't have much of a year in the queue. Who's Turek? Now 19.
No, these are okay. Hold on. Let me look here.
2.5 star potential on that guy.
Okay, there is
Yeah, this draft really dropped off after the first couple of
on
guys.
mine. There's still a Swedish centerman named Tobias Oman.
Just saw him, yeah. Decent numbers. Looks like he's an offensive guy. 3
Might
stars.
not turn
He's
out, but
a bit of a prospect, but
you have time to grow some of these guys with their contract issues. So
yeah, I think he's a logical one. Gonna go for him. Okay, now it looks like we got a little bit more depth in the middle of the draft because we're still seeing 2.5 star guys here in the.
you know who's still available in mine?
Who's still available in yours?
Oscar Fisker.
Oh, he is?
He is. Could be a good fourth round pick.
Yeah,
I
in the
sorted
fourth
by
round, I'll take a
potential.
19-year-old.
Yeah. You have to take him.
Okay, now.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
You're welcome, Adam.
Oscar Fisker.
The other fourth
Sometimes
round
there's
pick
just names that are just too good you cannot pass up.
is one three-star guy left, but he's KHLer. Or headed for the KHL at least.
Canadian goalie who's 20 on mine. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't. Stouffville of the old Ontario Junior League. Yeah, that doesn't look like much of a prospect at all.
Okay, when we get to the later rounds, if this guy's still available, he might be worth a shot. I think we had him in a previous game, but Nicholas Hogue, he's
Vaguely rings a
19.
bell, yeah.
No. Okay, hold on.
2
The
stars.
Canadian is Joseph Henneberry there?
Yeah, another 19-year-old.
Huh?
Had
6
kind of
foot
a breakthrough
4.
year with Chicoutimi.
Oh, you know what? He's a late birthday. He's December 20th, 2004.
Oh, that's why he's late. Okay, yep, then that's him then. On to the 5th round.
That was the 5th round. You're on a second 5th round pick now.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't that my second 4th rounder?
No, that was the 5th rounder.
Okay.
Now you're on your second 5th rounder, I think.
Start looking at the risky picks, and I mean Gazizov, the 3-star Russian. It's a 5th
He's
rounder.
20?
Might as well, yeah.
He's 20.
Is there anybody with? Oh, there's a few. I mean, you guys that are currently
Okay,
1.5 stars,
okay.
but they've all hit their potential.
Hold on. Go check out the wild story of Jonas Tabil. Go check out his teams. This is insane.
Okay, starts out in Switzerland, goes over to the queue for a year, does not do anything, and they actually let him playing in Junior B at one point. Then he's also an Austrian citizen, so he goes back and starts playing in Austria, and actually made it to the senior Austrian league as a 19-year-old. Wasn't terribly productive, but
5th round pick worthy? I think so. Overkill of ASC says, how's the AI at drafting?
uh, generally pretty good. It does do some weird things. Arizona kind of blew their first round pick in this draft, but yeah, I think I'm going to take
Tibio?
Tybell. Is it Tybell or is it no, yeah,
Tibio.
Tybell? Tybo.
I don't know. Oh, you have back-to-back picks. Okay, cool, 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 cool,
Oh,
cool,
okay,
cool,
that's
cool.
why it didn't move. Okay.
Yeah.
Any decent goal? There's Herman Leave, Swedish goalie who's still only 17.
Okay, there's a Finnish left winger who's showing up on safe suggestions. He's 2.5 star potential, only half star now. Valtteri
Letasari,
Ledosari.
19-year-old. No, I think I'm going to take that Swedish goalie first. He's a project. He'll be a few years away.
I don't
But
see a
if
Swedish goalie, so.
yeah, if that Finnish winger is still there, nope.
All right, I'll take the Canadian goalie just to keep it somewhat even. Go back to backup goalies. You have an American goalie still there?
No, I don't want another goalie. Yeah, Letasari. The Letasari guy is still there, so I'm going to take him with the other fifth rounder, third fifth rounder. Oh, this is the third fifth rounder. Because he's always still hanging there. I got to take him now. He's the only 3-star guy left. And I think I need a defenseman here in the 6th round. Man, we got a lot of picks this year. And should be
Too
looking
bad
at
the
the
draft
risky.
wasn't better.
Yeah.
Risky picks.
Okay,
Well,
so
again, you can
it's
always trade your
actually
goaltenders.
risky defenseman.
Okay, Jeff, when you get
McCutcheon's
to
an
your late
overager.
picks, I want you to take the Italian
What position is he?
center.
Don't have any Italian center. Oh, there he is, Galimberti.
Oh, Hogue is still there too.
What position is Hogue?
He is a right wing. On risky picks
Not
on
in my rules.
mine, he got drafted.
Must
He's
have.
a ways down.
How many? What's his
Hogue.
star ratings?
2-star potential. He's 65 on my risky
Oh,
picks.
there he is. He's going to an overage here. No, I want to take younger guys with these later picks.
6'8" Kirill Dolznikov. 20 years old Russian.
Getting really thin here.
Okay, Jeff, I'm just going to point out, there is also an Italian goaltender you could take. So you can
Okay,
draft
wait,
two
someone here.
Italians.
Interesting guy here. Dylan Edwards from the OHL. Missed of some time to a broken thigh, but was nearly point a game. Second year in the OHL, and he's 1.5 stars already. Only 2-star potential, but yeah, offense 13
Okay,
already. I'm going to take that guy, Edwards.
okay. I have a guy you have to pick. I'm sorry, with one of your last picks.
Is this one of these 6'10"
No,
guys
no,
again?
no. He's 6'4", but you need to look at this guy's stats.
Which one?
End story. His name is Liam Steele.
6'4".
Yeah, but go to his stats and check this guy
Oh,
out.
I'm looking. Is he defenseman?
Yes and no. Unless he got drafted. Okay, hold on. Let me look. He was. You're still
Steele,
looking on risky stuff.
Steele.
Steele. Yes.
Nope, he's not on the list. Let me do this.
I was just looking at him.
Oh,
Jeff, I'm going to
English.
recommend we get a search bar put in here for us.
William
Okay, hold on. If I go
Stevens.
to the draft list, I will find him. Where did he go? There he is. If you go to the draft, just go to the draft tab and sort by. He's just down a few spins.
Oh, there he is. English. 1.5 star
Click.
potential.
Just read all about this guy.
What am I
So
looking?
he's a defenseman and he's a center.
Oh, decent year in the USHL. Actually, a pretty good rookie year at Cornell.
Yeah, but he can play forward, backward.
Just not good enough though.
Yeah, but come on, man. That's such an entertaining thing. Such an entertaining thing. It's a 6th round pick. Who cares? Who cares? And then you've got an Englishman on the team.
I think I'm going to go
Playing
with.
style. We don't have a player similar to Steele on our team right now.
Do we really want one?
Absolutely, a guy who can play, who's 6'5", can play forward and defense.
Uh,
Come to you with these great oddities, and you look at me like I'm crazy.
okay, there's a guy, Swedish guy, Thomason sent. Not another center. I think I want defense. No, there are no defensemen. That's right. Now I'm going to go with Sabi, the Czech guy.
Okay. Here we go then.
7th round.
Okay. Sort by age, Jeff. Sort
Uh-huh.
by age. Go to the youngest guys.
Yep.
You're at the 20-year-olds.
And
17-year-olds. Is there a? I got to get this right. Danish, Denmark. Tristan Lee Ewell Pettersson.
don't see any now.
Scroll down a little bit, maybe.
Is Pedersen the last name? Or is it hyphenated?
Yeah. No, his last name. Oh man, he must have got drafted. That's very sad.
Okay. Scout is suggesting Brady Smith from Red Deer, so I'm going to do that. And I think this is the last one. And Hogue is still around. Should I take him?
Hold on. Let's look at the list here. Sorry, you're on pick what now? Sorry.
I think this is the 7th round, last 7th round pick.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get caught up here so I can take an approximation. This is pick 20. Okay.
225.
Was there still any Danish guys left or no? All right. 225. How many 7th
4 of
round
them.
picks do you have? Holy cow,
I got
man.
2 of them. There's 4 Danish guys left.
All right. Who are the 4 Danish guys left?
None of them looks particularly interesting now.
All right, so pick 225. Let's see here.
It's actually giving me that Gallimberti guy as the risky suggestion. Want to try him?
Yeah, sure. Why
Oh, wait.
not?
Oh, I'm an idiot. That wasn't an actual pick. The draft's over.
Oh, too bad.
So he was the best guy, the best undrafted guy. But at 2 stars, I'm not going to offer him a contract or anything like that. So let's take it to the next day and see how this draft is evaluated.
Well, no, it's already evaluated.
Yeah. We don't get any particular mention. The Oilers had the best one, Avalanche and Vegas.
I'm just going to point out, Jeff, I got listed as having the best draft in my version.
Well,
The guys I
congratulations.
took.
And Coyotes making that strange second overall pick of Beckett Seneke get the worst draft, along with
Of course.
Anaheim was drafting first overall. Also got said they apparently had a bad one after that, and the Wings.
Choices.
But not good news that the Oilers had a good draft. Although I don't see anything particularly outstanding there. Bear in mind that this draft evaluation is mainly on the strength of how the mock drafts
Central
went.
scouting.
Yeah, now how what the wider expectations for these players are. So it may not necessarily be that right. So let's see depth chart after the draft. Actually, let's just look at the. No, wait, I'll go to the next day and then do that. As we should start getting seeing responses to our contract offers here too. And going to be a little bit of a delay here. So I think there's going to be a lot going. There's a lot of. This will be the first day where offers are getting accepted. Okay, so Pinelli did sign with us.
Woo!
Start in Abbotsford. And whoa, that's an even worse draft. Actually, that's all over the place next year. There's an American goalie, 5-star goalie, but rated fairly low. Michael Misa, who's a real guy, 7th overall, but the best one is Dominic Tchaikovsky, who's only 3-star potential at this point, or at least that's what we have him as. Oh, we've got him as 3 stars, but the consensus says 5. So our scouts don't agree with that.
Interesting. Doesn't mean he'll be a bad goalie.
Okay, so draft log and what we got. Quite a few guys. Kiva Harju with the first pick at 29. Pretty good deal, I think. There might have got a bit of a steal. 5 centers. I didn't think we took that many. Couple of wingers. 2 defensemen. So I think we're going to let most of these guys just see how they develop. There's no reason to throw out a contract to any of these young guys yet.
Felicia in our FHM chat just says, just won my second cup with the Coyotes in 2028. Thank you very much for your game and for providing me with my Hoxie Thick guys.
You're
I'm
welcome.
having a blast. Cheers. Very happy to hear that.
Okay, so no, did anybody was a free agent yet? Yeah, there's a few signings. Mike Riley going to Boston. Roslovic going to New Jersey. Sam Reinhart wound up going to Columbus after we screwed up the offer for him. Oh wait, I didn't get the news on that. Brad did sign with us. Yeah, well, there it is, right
Popped
there.
up there, yeah.
I went right over it. Okay, well, that's our major off-season signing done there. So, I mean, he'll go into the second line spot, probably. Should shore up our second line scoring if we can. Hopefully, Morgan Frost continues to improve. Can't think of it. Is there? Let's see. How many contracts are we at now? We're at 46, so I'm not sure I should be signing anybody else at this point.
Do you want to look at any of the guys you have drafted?
To sign?
Yeah.
Not yet. None of them. Best of them is only 1.5 stars.
Steinberg's 2. Mercer's 2. Chris Dahl's 2.
Oh, previous years, you mean?
No, any of them. Just
I,
looking at just.
yeah. Uh,
Geez, Cameron Mercer did not
is
have a good
Crystal
year last year.
going? No, he's not going in his overage year. I can leave him in junior. None of the Finnish goalies really improving yet, and it looks like the Swedish goalie we just took is even behind them on the depth chart. Oh, we do still have the rights to Plastic. I'm gonna let him go. Oh yeah, really disappointing year for Mercer, you're right. And I think we've got enough depth for Abbotsford. I don't really need to grab anyone for them, and if I do, it'll be out of the training camp cuts probably. And they're going to be a fairly young team too. Look at all the 19, 20, 21-year-olds.
They'll be interesting, that's for sure.
And anybody interesting still out there? Maybe a defenseman. But yeah, it's all mediocre late 20s guys. No, nothing too interesting there. I'm just going to advance it a few days and we'll see what, kind of curious to see where Malkin winds up. But I think I've mostly got my team set for the upcoming season. Unless somebody surprises us with a trade offer, but basically what we've done is there's going to be an open camp for the last couple of defensive spots. And Sturm will probably go back to being a regular on the fourth line. And we've got a new second line winger. So improved the depth slightly, I think. But hopefully some of the younger guys can take a step forward at this point because it's about time they do. And we've got to get Besser under contract. This isn't moving forward very far. I'm going to stop it here just manually and see what's going on. Okay, a few signings. Still nothing for, oh no, not that many. Dominic Cahoon coming back to the NHL from the Swiss League. Signed with Ottawa.
Interesting. Interesting.
And nobody that would be a significant. Just going to see out of curiosity what Malkin is asking for if it's something stupid. Oh, 5.7 million for 1 year and a no movement clause.
Do it.
Don't have the money.
Do it anyways.
Physically impossible.
Fight the power, Jeff. Fight the power.
So I think what we'll do here is I'll keep going and I will sim through the relatively quiet part of August and we'll get up to the at least either the start of or maybe partway through training camp. for the start of the next season, for the next show. But that basically is all of our off-season free agent moves and several trades and the draft, which doesn't do anything for us immediately.
I'd say that's pretty successful. So would you like me to start doing the wrap up then, Jeff?
Let me just see if Malkin has got anywhere yet.
While you do that, I'm going to do the wrap up anyways, all
Okay,
right?
good.
We won't end it before that happens. But all right, so thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. And every other week we stream as well on our Steam page. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we are at Franchise Hockey. We can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio as well. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can come talk about Out of the Park Baseball 23, Franchise Hockey Manager, Go, or Perfect Team, whatever else you want to talk about. You can find somebody to chat with there. Jeff, next week we'll be back with our Jetting Back to 93, the Winnipeg Jets 93-94 series. Do we have any news here? Malkin sign?
Not yet. Still holding out. I'll give it one more try here, but then
He's
we'll
going.
sign off after that.
He's going back overseas.
Yeah, maybe going back to Russia. I could see it happen. He is a UFA this year in real life, isn't he? I don't think the Penguins have re-signed him
He
yet.
is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he is not.
So we will see in a few days what's going down there. Did you see the thread in Reddit? I think our hockey, can't remember if it was yesterday or today, about how they should trade Crosby to Seattle.
No, I didn't see that.
Because the logic being that he's 35 now, he's too old to be called Sid the Kid anymore. But if you trade him to Seattle, he can be Sid the Squid.
Okay. Interesting.
Don't follow that logic?
No, not really.
Let's take one last look.
That was like the logic I saw behind I don't remember what website it was. Tried to say that the Blackhawks would be a much better off if they traded Alex to bring Cat to Toronto for spare parts, which was I don't remember what it was. I think it was Jake Muzzin and I don't know who's like their fourth line center, like that.
And still no movement from Malkin, so we will have to find that out next time. Tom Wilson's still out there. Might have to make some free agent training camp invites in here. Galchenyuk's still around. Well, there are signings, but it's mostly the cheaper guys right now. I'm wondering if cap space might be getting a little thin around the league. Andrew Kopp, your favorite guy, still out there too.
Not a bad idea to offer him a contract.
But I think we will wrap it up there. And as Adam said, game's on sale now. The Steam sale runs, I think, for another week. So get it while you've got a chance. And we will see you back here next week with Adam's Jets game. And thanks for coming out.